Welcome to a brand new segment of Just Between Us called Smell That Candle!
Oh, a new game.
Yes, so you're going to smell this candle, and then you're going to guess what scent it is.
Okay.
Okay? I already know, so you can... No, I have to keep holding it so you don't look at the label.
Well, then I'll smell your hand.
No, you won't.
Okay, that's obviously... Should I not say it? I'm going to say it.
Yeah, wait till Gabby smells it.
Coffee.
Okay,
What?
so Gabby got to say it, and I didn't get to say it. It's a rosemary, it's blueberry, it's thyme.
What?
Yeah.
You're all wrong. It's purse bloom.
Oh, well, that's not a real smell.
This week's question comes from Megan in Arizona.
Oh, hi, Megan.
Thanks for writing in. That's what you do every
That is not how this works. Do you think that we're the first people to ever have a relationship advice show?
I'm thinking of doing some advice on my YouTube channel, and I don't have any places to sit other than a couch. So just giving you warning.
Sit on the edge
Do
of
it
a
in the
building and
shower.
then throw yourself off. Wow, we went different places with that.
You should do it while you're taking a shower and call it shower thoughts. Megan wants to know, is it bad to ask your SO, significant other, to stop watching porn?
No.
Like, is that a fair request to make?
Absolutely.
Really?
That's right. I'm a man, and that's my opinion. You can absolutely ask your significant other to stop watching pornography.
No, you can't.
Because pornography can be, and my views on this have developed, pornography can absolutely throw a wrench into a relationship, and you can use it to not be present with your own relationship, and you can disappear into it, and it can make you have unrealistic expectations of what happens in the bedroom, and...
Why don't you just make those expectations realistic? Who are you sleeping with?
What?
Wait, what?
It's like, what do you mean? Oh, there's unrealistic expectations. Like, people might be choking and slapping each other. Yeah, people do that in real life, too.
Choking and slapping is a beautiful thing, or it can be. But what I'm talking about is much of porn is disconnected.
I guess, but that's not porn's fault.
I'm not saying porn is bad, by the way. But I'm saying it is okay to bring it up as something that you don't want to be part of your relationship. You don't have to feel...
They'll just do it behind your back.
But I think there's a difference between, like, you just being uncomfortable with the idea and it actually being a problem in your relationship.
Totally.
So I think if you're just opposed to porn in general, even though your partner doesn't have an unhealthy relationship... Why am I giving real advice? That was so weird.
Yeah, I think you have great opinions that the people deserve to hear.
I think I'm just so tired.
No,
it just came out.
You were doing good. Keep going.
Anyway, so if they have an unhealthy relationship with porn, then you can say, hey, we should examine this, and maybe you should stop watching. But if it's just your own hang-ups about porn in general, then I don't think you have the right to make that request.
Let me tell you some stuff.
Boring.
Not boring. Great nuanced opinion, Allison.
Thank you so much. It's my new hair. As it gets shorter, I get less funny. That's been happening to you forever.
There it is. And you did it. You got there. You did it.
I don't think we dance enough in this show. Other popular talk shows, lots of dancing.
Just Ellen?
Yeah. I would dance.
I guess just Fallon dance?
Yeah, they all dance.
They all dance?
This is my new
Seth
move.
Meyers isn't dancing.
And look at his ratings.
Wow, what a burn on Seth Meyers.
I meant to burn Fallon. Everyone's fine.
I think
Take a stance, Fallon. Shouldn't have ruffled his hair. Look where we are now.
Okay. Look, I just think you can't ask your partner not to watch The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is destroying people's expectations of what late night should be, and it's making people less present.
You can't ask someone not to watch Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, but because they're just going to do it behind your back.
No one is happy about the amount of time they're spending watching Jimmy Fallon. Everyone wants to watch it less.
And everyone denies that they watch it.
I know that the more Jimmy Fallon I watch, the more trouble I have gaining an erection. That's something that I've noticed. It's just true. I don't know why.
But I think you can't tell someone else, like, if you're just insecure and you think your partner wants Jimmy Fallon more than you, then I think you have to get over your insecurity, because there's a total difference between fantasy and real life, and you can't dictate someone else's fantasy. They're allowed to have their fantasy of being on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
I think it's destructive to the brain. Sometimes when I'm with someone in bed, I'm looking at her, but all I'm thinking about is Jimmy Fallon, and it's a problem.
I mean, aren't we all? That's what
Probably not his wife. I don't know why I'm being so. I think I blame him for Trump's presidency.
Yeah, you do.
Like, I don't understand. Maybe that's it. I just don't understand the question.
I regret ever seeing it to begin with.
Well, maybe someone else could pick the question for once.